Now, if you're used to using spreadsheets in order to share data, why don't you create an application in Application Express instead? And you can share a URL instead of sharing the spreadsheet with your coworkers. Now, App Builder, as we mentioned before, includes sample and starter applications, and you can create your own by using multiple different file types, such as CSV, Excel, XML text, or JSON. So I wanted to give you a demonstration on how to create an application using App Wizard from a file. In order to do that, we will go ahead and click on App Builder, and we'll click on Create. We will choose Create an application from a file. Now here we can either drag and drop a file, or we can go ahead and choose the file from our local directory. Now in this case, you'll notice that I am in my download directory. Choose the appropriate file. In this case, I'll choose the budget CSV file, and I will click Open. Now it asks us, where do you want to load this data? In my case, I'm going to choose to a new table. If you have an existing table, you could go ahead and click on the Existing Table tab, and you can choose the table name that you want to load it to. In this case, I will call it Demo App from File Table. And you'll notice that it does select Use Column Data Types and that the first line contains headers. It does give you a preview of what the data looks like. Now, if your data does not look like it parsed correctly, you might have to deselect First Line Contains Header. You might also have to choose a different column delimiter and whether or not your data is enclosed by any double quotes, single quotes, no enclosures, and what the file encoding is. In my case, it looks like it did render correctly, and we will go ahead and click on Load Data. And you'll notice that it tells us the table demo app from file table was created with 73 rows. We can then click on Create Application. And it defaults to naming it App from File Table. Use column data types, and that the first line contains headers.